Good evening. This is Arun Krishnamurthy from EFI, and today is a special day, not just for us, but for every single one of you who's taken a who's gulp of water, or anything for that matter, for any beverage. You've eaten food, or if you're wearing a t-shirt, you're driving in a car, whatever that you're using today, it's because of water. And for us, theme at EFI, not just this year but every year, is whatever to water forever. We're celebrating World Water Day, and we're going to celebrate World Water Day with a quiz. And why do we all look so sunburned and completely dazed? 47 water conservation projects across the country currently underway through EFI. Yes, and which means there's extensive demand from us on field. Yes, Toothukudi, it rained. Bangalore, it's raining as we speak. And this is what we're looking at, right? Water is a blessing. And wherever we have projects, we are so blessed to receive these summer showers, early summer showers. It rained in Madurai, it rained in Sivagangai, it rained in Erode, Coimbatore, Nilgiris, Chennai, now in Bangalore, yesterday in Tuticorin. We're celebrating World Water Day today. And for EFI, it's the most important day. We're going to ask you 10 quick questions. We're going to commemorate this day in in the honor of water. Yes, and I don't have to tell you why water is important. We just wanted to make sure that we're celebrating water. We want water to know that we're celebrating this magical elixir, this element. Here is question number one. Here is question number one. What percentage of India is fresh water? Or what percentage of fresh water does India have? What percentage of fresh water does India have? We are the world's most populous country. We technically have a large landmass. Yes, we're the seventh largest country, something like that. We're looking at such a big country, a large population, the world's most populous. What percentage of fresh water do we have in this country? What percentage of fresh water do we have in this country? As you're searching for this answer, if you're from Bhopal, if you're from Raipur, if you're from Ranchi, if you're from Jamshedpur, if you're from Durgapur, Jodhpur, Jaisalmer, Varangal, Tiruchirappalli, Thoothukudi, Kochi, Alapi, wherever in India, there is a lake, there is a pond, there is a stream somewhere close to your house. Srivatsan says 20% is freshwater availability in India. 20%. If only we had 20%, we would not require an EFI to work on the field. We will not require a Srivatsan to sit and make close to around 100 videos on this day. Ashwin says 4%. Ashwin, if you're the same person who's been putting out those videos where you've been volunteering with us and you've been bringing a lot of people towards conservation, the waste management effort, kitchen garden, much more I've been seeing. If you're the same person, super. On this water day, we wish to celebrate you too. Srivats is actually something you'll be very worried about. It's only 4%. It's not 20%. We only have 4% of fresh water in this country. We only have 4% fresh water in this country. And you know the difficulty that many face in this country today. Water being contaminated is the biggest crime, You contaminate, pollute water. What are we going to drink? What are we going to grow? What are we going to eat? We're celebrating Water Day. It is the same Ashwin, sustainable Ashwin he is. And Ashwin, more strength to you. It's not easy to do what you're doing. Yeah. Because 19 years. And me and my colleagues here at EFI know what a struggle it is. We don't even sometimes realize that it's a struggle, but it's a beautiful experience. It's a challenge that we've taken on. Nature conservation. That's where it's whatever to water forever. This water day. Yes, we're asking you question number two, part of EFI's World Water Day celebration. Question number two that we're asking you: starts her journey in Madhya Pradesh and culminates her journey in Gujarat. Don't give me the name of some train. Yeah, starts her journey in Madhya Pradesh, culminates her journey in Gujarat. Name this wonder stream. Name this mega stream. It's me, thank you. Yes, Ashwin. You start your journey in Madhya Pradesh and ended it in Gujarat. Shiotsan's come with the answer. Narmada, the man who keeps bringing the Hydrostan stories, and that's why he's the first and the only one to give the correct answer so far. Narmada, the mighty Narmada, the west draining, the Arabian Sea draining river, one of the rare Arabian Sea draining rivers. The Narmada starts her journey in the Satpura, somewhere in Madhya Pradesh. Beautiful, beautiful river, and thereafter flows further down towards Gujarat, Gulf of Khambat, Surat, and more. This brilliant water structure, this brilliant water system, rather, is feeding several thousand or million acres of parched land parcels across Gujarat, Rajasthan. We're playing EFI's India Environment Whatever to Water Forever quiz, and this is a dedication, a celebration of water. As we speak, it's raining in Bangalore. It's raining in Bangalore, and what a wonder city. The Kempambudi Lake, the Dorekere, the Devnahalli Lake, the Madiwala Lake, the Vibhutipura Lake, yes, all the Hebbal Lake, yes. You can volunteer with EFI in all these lakes in Namma Bengaluru. Care for Kere. Care for Kere is what we actually proudly flash when we are in Bangalore. Care for Kere, Kempambudi Kere, the Devnahalli Kere, yes, Chikkajala, heavy raining in Bangalore. It's beautiful this evening. Yes, we know that. And Bangalore is blessed with early summer showers. Volunteer for India and her environment in Bangalore. Care for Kere, at the Kempambudi Kere, the Dore Kere, the Devnahalli Kere, the Hebbal Lake, the Vibhutipura Lake, and much, much more. Yes. Now we're moving to question number 3. We're moving to question number 3. Why is Nayartinkara, yeah, the Neyyar River, rather, why is the Neyyar River special? Why is the Neyyar River special? There is a beautiful river called Neyyar. Why is it special? You're playing EFI's World Water Day quiz here with me, Arun Krishnamurthy. Anuganga has given the one answer on YouTube. We're playing this quiz on Instagram and on YouTube. Yes, whatever to water forever. We're dedicating this quiz to water all over. Why is Neyyar River special? What makes Neyyar unique? Or what makes Neyyar stand out? For that, you'll have to now open the map, check where Neyyar runs, and you just can't go type into Google or Chat GPT or Gemini or what is this Twitter's X's AI bot? I don't even remember its name now. So you just can't type why is Neyyar special. Maybe they'll tell you it's good for chips, it's good for water, it's good for something. But there's a reason why Neyyar, it is heaven for wildlife. Crocodile, birds, snakes, definitely yes. Any natural habitat, it's a haven for wildlife. No denying it. Grok, yes. We're asking you now. That's not the question. Pradesh, give me the answer. Why Neyyar is special? Then you'll be super special for this quiz if you give me that answer. Yeah. Why is Neyyar special? You're playing EFI's India Environment Water Quiz. Whatever to water forever. We're playing whatever to water forever. 47 water conservation projects currently underway as we speak. And EFI is proud to associate with so many like-minded people. Wildlife sanctuary is the answer you're all giving. Neyyar is mainland India's final river. Neyyar is mainland India's final river. It's not the Thamarabarani. It's not any other stream. It's not Parvati Puttanar. It's not Amirinjam Todu. It is Neyyar, which is the final stream of mainland India. In the Andamans and Nicobar, it's a different story. Do they even have rivers in that island? That's a bigger question to answer much later. But the question now, we've asked you, why is Neyyar special? Neyyar is special because Neyyar is a final stream that drains into the Indian Ocean, the Arabian Sea, and steadily becoming the final stream of mainland India. You're playing EFI's India Environment Water Day quiz. Water Day, what a day. From Nadutangal, Idayantangal, Ramantangal in Chennai to Dongargaon, Talab in Solapur, Avalpundura in Erode, to the Wellington's Blue Green Sponge Complex, to many, many, many rivers. Okay, sorry, to many, many, many lakes that EFI is currently restoring. Padayar Suchindram, when you look at mainland India, yeah, when you look at mainland India, Cape Comorin is often considered to be the tip of mainland India, but it's not. It's further west. If you look at the map, it goes as a straight line towards Kolachal, and beyond Kolachal, you have Neyyar. Neyyar as a standard river which flows into the Indian Ocean, the Arabian Sea, thereby becoming mainland India's final riverine system merging with the ocean. The third question we are asking you this evening, part of India, fourth question rather, part of India and her environment, water day quiz. Water day quiz. Yarlang Sangpo, Yarlang Sangpo is Brahmaputra in India. Yeah. What is it in Bangladesh? What is it in Bangladesh? What does he become in Bangladesh could be a better question. Yarlang Sangpo, Yarlang Sangpo in Tibet, yeah, is Brahmaputra. Siang in Arunachal, Brahmaputra in Assam, Siang and Brahmaputra in India. What does he become in Bangladesh? We're playing EFI's India Environment Quiz. This is the World Water Day Quiz. And as we are telling you, there are many, many. Jamuna says Kola Chandni. We're playing India and her environment water day quiz. Jamuna, the he transforms to become a she. He is only one of the major male rivers in India. Of the plethora of female rivers that we have, Damodar and Brahmaputra are the few rarities of masculine rivers. And even that guy, as he crosses over, becomes a feminine version, and he becomes the Jamuna. He becomes the Jamuna. Yes. There is one river. The next question I'm asking you is, we've gone from Arunachal to Assam to Bangladesh. The next question is, we're going to go from Nepal to Bihar and further towards the Ganga. Nepal, Bihar, Ganga. What connects Nepal, Bihar, Ganga? Happy Water Day. Happy Water Day, ma'am. What connects Nepal, Bihar, and Ganga? He is often referred to as the sorrow of Bihar. What connects Nepal, Bihar, and Ganga? What connects Nepal, Bihar, and Ganga? If you're in Coimbatore, you should volunteer with us at the Selva Chintamani Kulam, the Kalapatti Periyakuttai, the Kalapatti Mariamman Kovil Kulam. You should also volunteer with us at the Viscos Park. You should volunteer with us at Vadavalli and the plethora of Kovai Vanams that EFI has set up. Yes, Annur, there's a pond we have restored. You should come volunteer with us. If you're in Chandigarh, Mohali, you should volunteer with us at Chunnikala. If you're in Gurgaon, Patodi, Rewadi, Palwal, in all these places, yes, EFI has restored water bodies. You should volunteer with us in and around Sultanpur Bird Sanctuary, from Chandu to Chunnikala, not Chunnikala, sorry, Uncha Majra, Chandu to Uncha Majra, and many, many other places. Damodar is the sorrow of Bengal. Damodar is the sorrow of Bengal. Kosi as misspelled, and Kosi is the answer. Connects Nepal, Bihar, and the Ganga. Kosi is also the sorrow of Bihar because she floods large tracts of land, comes with heavy silt flow, creating many shallow beds, thereafter finding new paths. Yes, and that's why the Kosi is the sorrow of Bihar. Yes, Kosi is the sorrow of Bihar. The next question we are asking you, good night, excavator operator. It's a nice way to say bye bye. So, the next question we're asking you, part of EFI, is India Environment Water Day quiz. The, the Gandhi Kota, the Gandhi Kota is a beautiful canyon. Yes, the Gandhi Kota is a beautiful canyon. Which river cuts this canyon on the Eastern Ghats? The Gandhi Kota is a beautiful canyon. Which river cuts this canyon? The Gandhi Kota is a beautiful. Kairashji, namaste, happy water day. The Gandhi Kota, money. I mean, yeah, illegal mining, yes, maybe if that's what you're referring to. But a river cuts the Eastern Ghats to form this canyon. Gandhi Kota is a beautiful canyon in Andhra Pradesh, southern Andhra Pradesh. There, Ashwin's given the answer. Yes. Pennar. Shivas is also given the answer. The Gandikota is a beautiful canyon. Which river cuts this canyon was the question. You've all given the answer. It's the Pennar. Yes, we'll just wait for 2 3 more people. I've given you water bodies where you can volunteer with us in Coimbatore, Bangalore, Guwahati, no, not Guwahati, sorry, Gurgaon, Chandigarh. If you're in Vijayawada, the Pedda Cheruvu, the Patapadu Cheruvu, the Dharma Cheruvu, all water bodies, Nunna, everywhere you can volunteer with us. In Vishakhapatnam at Auto Nagar and in many other places you can volunteer with us. In Hyderabad, Kotaguda Cheruvu, yes, Shamshabad, Miapur Toki Town, Gurunadam Cheruvu, the Kapra Lake, many places where you can volunteer with us. In Pondicherry, the Arasamaratukulam, the different sets of water bodies between Pondi and Kadalur, Tavalakuppam, and more. Not just that, Veldrampet and Kanagar lakes of Pondicherry, you should volunteer with us. If you're in Tirunelveli, the Petai Lake, the Udayarpatti Lake, the VM Chatram Murti Nainar Kulam, the Puvarasan Kulam, if you're in Tutukudi, Sankaraperi Pond, the Upparodai, the Athur lakes, and many other water bodies. This is why we celebrate water. We work for water. We call ourselves waterholics. We call ourselves waterholics. You're playing EFI's India Environment Quiz. The Gandikota in the Eastern Ghats is a canyon formed because of the Pennar River. Because of the Pennar River. Dudh Sagar. Dudh Sagar. Yeah. You'd have seen this in this racist movie called Chennai Express. You'd have seen it in many Instagram reels. Dudh Sagar is a beautiful water plunge. Which river? Dudh Sagar is on which river? Dudh Sagar is on which river? We're taking you everywhere from Arunachal to Assam to Bihar, now Andhra, then later to Goa, Karnataka. Dudh Sagar is on which river? We've already gone to Madhya Pradesh, Narmada, Gujarat. We'll soon travel to Punjab, Haryana, Jammu, Mandovi. Dudh Sagar is on which river? 4% of fresh water is left in India. Yes, the amount that we waste, the abysmal amounts that we waste, it's only scary. We're talking about Neyyar in Kerala. We're talking about Brahmaputra, Yarlang Sangpo. We're talking about Siang, Jamuna. Then we spoke about Kosi. We spoke about Narmada. We're talking about Mandovi now. We spoke about Pennar. Yeah, Mandovi. Mandovi is where Dudh Sagar is beautifully taking a plunge. Yes, the Mahavir Jain National Park, Mandovi, Dudh Sagar. Yes. The next question we are going to ask you, the fastest finger first. Yeah. So let's see. Almost every Indian city has a river. I'm going to throw the city name. You're going to give me the river's name. Ujjain. Ujjain sits on which river? Quick. And I'm going to drink some water. Yes. Ujjain sits on which river? Ujjain sits on which river? Ujjain sits on which river? The Anu Ganga has given the answer on YouTube and she's given the correct answer. I'm going to reveal the answer. Ujjain sits on which river? Ashwin says Shipra. Anu Ganga says Shipra. And now Shipra is Ganga. I'll tell you how. All of you keep answering. There is 2 streams, Khan and Saraswati from Indore. They run further and become Shipra, which runs further to become Chambal, which runs further to become Yamuna, which runs further to become the Ganga, which runs further to become the Hooghly, which runs further to merge with the Bay of Bengal, right? So you're talking about 2 streams from Indore taking a giant leap and adding water to themselves as they go from Indore to Ujjain through Chambal all the way to Prayagraj and thereafter becoming the Ganga towards the Bay of Bengal. Yes, this is Ujjain story. Mehsana. Go first, search where Mehsana is. Mehsana is in Gujarat, okay? North of Ahmedabad. Mehsana sits on which river? You thought I'll ask Bombay. You thought I'll ask Hyderabad. Now give me this answer. Mehsana sits on which river? 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 Mahesana. There's a reason why we're asking you these questions. We're playing World Water Day Quiz, India Environment Water Day Quiz. More. Rupain. Rupain is okay. There's another name I'm looking for, please. And it's an EFI project. That's why we're asking. Rupain is Rupain is not running through. Rupain is not running through. And all this adds to Sabarmati at a later stage. Okay, fine. It's not Rupain, it's not Sabarmati. No. Try. Yes, there it is. Khari. Khari is the river. Yes, Khari is the river that runs through Mehsana. And Neelkhand is a project site that EFI has restored with many ungulates and more close to that water body, is on the banks of Khari. How Khan and Saraswati in Indore, where we've created an eco park, where we have fountains, aerator systems to clean certain sludge and sewage in the river. We're going to be working in Mehsana in the Khari River, 2 kilometers of the Khari River. Yes. And that's exactly why we're telling you, you can volunteer with us wherever in this country. You can volunteer with us wherever in this country for India and her environment. Karur sits on which river? Karur sits on which river? Karur sits on which river? Madhumati ma'am, yes, it's Khari for Mehsana. Karur sits on which river? Karur. We're taking you from Ujjain to Mehsana, now to Karur. Karur sits on which river? Karur sits on which river? Karur sits on which river? You're playing EFI's India Environment Quiz. There comes the answer, Amaravati. You're playing India Environment Quiz. This is the water quiz. Chandni is given the answer. Chandni, on behalf of all of us, wish our young lad Tharak a very happy water day. Yes? And do tell him that his mother is dedicatedly working for water wherever she is. She truly is the epitome of whatever to water forever from wherever. Yes, and she's doing it for his future. This is exactly what we all should be doing. We should be spending time for the planet. We should dedicate ourselves in whatever capacity to volunteer, to work in every way possible. It's no longer a choice, it's no longer a compulsion, it's common sense. And it's okay if we're gone one day, but as long as we have, let's please do what we can to make this a better place for every life, because we've been taking for generations from this planet, and if not us, nobody else is going to give back. Yes. Karur sits on Amravati. From Karur, we're taking you straight up north to Gorakhpur. Gorakhpur sits on which river? Gorakhpur sits on which river? Gorakhpur sits on which river? That's also going to be EFI's next Hydrostan episode. Gorakhpur sits on which river? Sorry. Gorakhpur sits on which river? We're celebrating Water Day. How can I not have water? Gorakhpur sits on which river? Gorakhpur sits on which river? If you noticed EFI's Instagram today, there was a quiz question, a nice little animated quiz question, which spoke about Oxbow Lakes. The Rapti River is known for her oxbow systems. Yes, beautiful oxbow systems. The most can be found on the Rapti. Yes, and the last question, the last question. We're going to close this from Chennai, close to Chennai. The famous Battle of Takkolam, the famous Battle of Takkolam, the famous Battle of Takkolam happened on the banks of which river? The famous Battle of Takkolam, Takolam, Takkolam, happened on the banks of which river? The famous Battle of Takkolam happened on the banks of which river? Neyyar as the final largest draining river into the Indian Ocean, the Arabian Sea. Yes. Then we spoke about Kosi, Nepal, Bihar, Ganga. We spoke about Yarlang Sangpo, the Siang, Brahmaputra becoming the Jamuna, Narmada. Then you actually had questions on Pennar, Mandovi, Shipra. We spoke about Amravati, Rapti. Rapti is special because Rapti has many oxbow systems. Yes. And we told you about the different lakes. from Makarba in Ahmedabad to Madambakam in Chennai to Pedda Cheruvu in Vijayawada to Nar and Devsar ponds in Mumbai, from the Zoo Lake in Pune to many water bodies. Devsar in Thane, the Mango Sapad Lake in Kalyan, yes, Shahu Maharaj Talab in Pune, in Raipur, Ranchi, Jamshedpur, Dimna Lake in Jamshedpur, wherever you go, there's an EFI project site. Volunteer with us. That's all that we are asking you. The last question we've asked you, for which I'm waiting for answers. Battle of Takkolam happened on the banks of which river? Battle of Takkolam happened on the banks of which river? Battle of Takkolam happened on the banks of the Kuam River. I think there is a technical glitch and maybe I'm stuck. I don't know. But with that, we end this Water Day quiz. We thank all of you for playing, and we will come back to you with another quiz sometime soon. We'll keep playing more of this quiz. And what a day it's been! 47 projects currently underway across India, part of water conservation efforts here at EFI. You all should you all should join us. Thank you, Anuganga. Happy Water Day to you. Join us sometime soon. With that, we end our stream here on YouTube. And to all of you here